So hey guys, what's up? This is Shark talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the Queen, the boss from the new Conquest, and it can be very terrifying. Look on this, man. It's an insane boss that has a lot of different attacks, like the Pheromone. This is like the worst thing that you can receive, that has a chance to inflict charm. She can also inflict confusion, also poison, moon and sun attacks, pierce and blunt. You don't have many choices to defend yourself. You have to focus on one thing. The boss is only weak against cold and blunt, but not so weak, so it barely makes any difference. At least it's not resistant to the other elements. You could technically exploit the stun or the sleep chances, but this boss has so much will. You have to work with so many other stuff that, well, I don't think it's needed. I made some formations that don't use this. So look on this, man. Such a massive boss. So, well, let's talk about how you defeat this then. I have two different setups. I'll be showing you. This one is the first one, and then the second one uses the mayor, and this one is super fun. But for now, let's just start with this one here. The first that uses Narwhal's daughter, Stun Yunzin, Liz, Princess White Rose, and the new Sophia. You can also use the old Sophia if you don't have this one, doesn't really matter. The Princess White Rose is also not so important. You can use any type of healer. Liz is good here because she deals cold damage, and she's the only one that can do very high single target cold damage as of now. I am using the Animal String formation and then increasing the intelligence of both Liz and Stun Yunzin because I want to use the Water Hammer attack. Water Hammer debuffs intelligence, while my Sophia will be inheriting the Bone Crusher attack so that she can debuff the STR from the boss. It's also kind of overriding the Twin Strikes because I don't really need this attack at all. I don't want her to use. You can even just choose to Blast Heal go to 6, so she will always use Bone Crusher when it's available. So for the other characters, we have Narwhal's daughter getting Revitalizing Water, then Yunzin gets Water of Life, just for something that may happen. Thunderclap is on 13, so she never uses, and Liz has Water of Life as a backup. You don't really need this. She will always be using Dragon's Fury, Splash, Dragon Fury. Okay, so one thing that we need to check is the equipment, and there are some decisions to make here. Like I said, you cannot defend against everything that this boss makes. You can defend against poison by using shirts, like here, clothes or shirts. And one thing that it's also important is that if you have Princess White Rose, you will probably want her to not be confused. She has very high charm, so she is hardly charmed in the game, but she can be confused. So bring this accessory here, Good Look, Catch Charm. This was released on some past events, so this will help you survive this fight. I don't want to play this on manual, so this strategy is full auto. So, well, let's go and see. Well, it worked on the first time. It should work on the second. So the idea here is to debuff both STR and intelligence so that the boss will start dealing less damage and also miss some of the status elements. We are getting some agility here, also very good. You see, we're not confused. He tried to confuse Princess White Rose in the first turn. Chocolate Ball, okay. There's one very good thing here also, is that Narwhal's daughter will just keep using this attack that increases the will. Aqua Bash increases the will of everyone, so we will resist status elements even better. You can already see that Bone Crusher didn't even decrease the STR from Yunzin. In the meanwhile, Chocolate Ball will also debuff the agility from the boss even better. The new Sophia also increases the damage of a random character. She's not making good decisions for now, but okay. As you can see, we just stunned the target with the use of Bubble Pop. Well, Bubble Pop against the boss doesn't always work, but when it works, it's awesome. Well, some people are... at least Yunzin is almost dying, but no worries. We have so many healers here that nothing can go wrong. Okay, Dragon's Fury should just finish this boss or very close to it. Very close. Yeah, Yeah, so this setup is good for those that want to auto-farm the stage and help finishing it. Well, because we need to get to 100%. It's still only 6% here on the time. Not much of a problem, but look on the drops, man. For those that still have a lot of things to farm, farming this on auto will give them so many rewards. Okay, so this was the first strategy. It's fun, it's easy, but the next one is even funner. Well, let's just go there. Why? We are using the Mayor this time. The Mayor was a free character that you could get on the event, and I do believe that this guy is awesome. He just increases his will to very incredible values. You actually don't really need him since Narwhal's daughter is, well, good enough. If you want, you can even bring Gustav here in the front so that he can sometimes debuff STR. Let's see this version of Gustav here. He will just use double flowing slash, and then you can use the other attack that can debuff slash as well. And I don't remember the name, but you should find in his S style. Let's see his S style here. Not on the S, actually on the SS. Yeah, this one here, flowing slash, and then double flowing slash. Okay, so, well, I will not be using Gustav, but you can use him. And I will just use Tiger Shark here. And Tiger Shark increases the chance of he being targeted. And it's good because he will have very high will since the start of the fight. I have Narwhal's daughter here on the middle, alongside the new version of Sophia that also increases the resistance against damage. She will debuff, actually not debuff, she will remove 10% of the damage as long as everyone is alive. And in the back we have the same ones. We have Dragon's Fury with Liz and Waterhammer with Stun Yunzing. Look at the damage. The damage is pretty respectable. Yeah. The Mayor will hardly ever be inflicted with any type of status ailments. Okay, so we have Bone Crusher here. If you don't have the new Sophia, you can bring the old one, no worries. The new one is a little better. Zero damage. You can try to poison us, but you won't be able to. Now that Yunzin is not receiving 50% increase in her intelligence, she is failing more often to stun. But no worries, the strategy does not rely on stun. And well, if the Mayor dies, we have a lot of healers here to revive him. Yeah, we are pretty close now. Look, Pheronome. Pheronome was only on the Mayor, and this can Charm. Yeah, well, if Charm lands, it can be a problem. But yeah, as you can see, the Mayor is a very, very interesting character. He is free, everyone can get by this event. You can already see he's in action, and, well, in future, he will still be useful because of the same strategy. He is hardly ever affected with any styles element, and Tiger Shark formation makes him even better because it draws even more enemy attacks. So well guys, this is it. I just show you two different strategies to beat this Queen boss. I hope you guys can also do the same. If you have any need of another help, you can also join our Discord server with the links in the description of the video. We see each other on the next video. Bye.